Hello friends, in the YouTube channel Advocate Amit Kumar Gupta. Today I will discuss a very important case which has been decided by Delhi ITAT. The name of the case is INSTEL Services Private Limited versus Deputy Commissioner of Income Tax. This case has been reported in 99 ITR Tribunal Short Notes 24 and the matter has been decided on 20th September 2022. In this case, the notice to assessee was issued under section 143 subsection 3. This notice was for the limited scrutiny. The points on which the scrutiny was issued was like this. First issue was that the department was saying that the assessee has claimed a huge refund against the TDS deducted on incomes. The second point was that the department was to verify the credit worthiness, genuineness and the identity of the share subscribers. And the third issue was that there were huge international transactions. While completing the assessment, the assessing officer made additions on some expenses which were debited to the profit and loss account, and these expenses were related to the legal and professional charges and some business promotion expenses. The addition was made on three figures. Two were related to the legal and professional charges and the third figure was related to the business promotion expenses. When the matter came to the CIT appeal gave relief to two items and one item was still pending on the part of the assessee. So as far as the one issue was concerned, the assessee was before the ITAT, and as far as the two issues which were decided in favor of the assessee, the department was in the appeal. The main issue in this case is that when the notice under section 143 subsection 3 is issued on the limited scrutiny, on the point that there is a huge gap between the refund claim and the TDS on the income. So in this particular case, whether the department can go to verify the expenditure side of the profit and loss account. So in this regard, the ITAT gave the judgment that if the assessing officer wants to travel beyond the limited scrutiny, then he has to take the permission of the competent authority. The another pertinent question was that whether the assessing officer for the purpose of limited scrutiny can go to the debit side of the profit and loss account to check that whether the correct refund has been claimed by the assessee. In this particular case, near about 56 lakh was advance tax, 26 lakh was TDS and the tax liability was 56 lakh. So as far as the TDS is concerned, the whole tax liability was there. So it may be the point the assessee has deposited more advance tax. So to say this thing that the TDS was more deducted on income and less income has been shown, and this point was well taken care of by the assessing officer as far as the limited scrutiny was concerned. But now when he was not able to make the addition on those points, so he travelled beyond these points and made the addition on the basis of the legal and professional charges. And he was saying that these legal and professional charges were in the nature of capital expenditure. So this was not the main issue, whether these expenses were allowed or not. The issue was that whether in a case of limited scrutiny, which was to the point that TDS deducted and the refund claimed by the assessee, whether the assessing officer can go to the debit side of the profit and loss account. So to answer this particular question, the ITAT said that if the assessing officer wants to travel to the profit and loss account, then he should have taken the permission of the competent authority to justify whether it was necessary to go to the profit and loss account debit expenses. So since the assessing officer has not taken the permission, so he has crossed his jurisdiction. Apart from this, in this particular case, the assessing has made all the documents of all the expenses and all the evidences of all the expenses at the time of the assessment. So the assessee was very much to satisfy the department on the basis of the merits also and on the technical grounds also. So in this particular case, the assessee got the complete relief from the ITAT. At the end of this video, once again, I am repeating the name of the case. The name of the case is INSTEL Services Private Limited versus Assistant Commissioner of Income Tax. Thank you, friends.